Sia! Consider this a demotion. Kablooey. Very nice. Enjoying my reactions, but you don't feel like waiting a week for the next upload? That's cool, because I got you covered. Chances are, by the time you watch this show on YouTube, I'll already have the full seasons available over on Patreon in their complete unedited glory. All you gotta do is become a tier 2 patron. And if you just so happen to be a viewer who wants to request things from me, such as movies and shows, then you can take your loyalty even further by becoming a tier 3 patron. The ball is in your court, and I'm completely at your service. So take advantage of these opportunities now. Yo, what's going on, you guys? This is your boy RBG, aka the Random Black Gamer, here with me, myself, and I on the ones and twos, and this is We Ain't See the Reactions, the place where I react to everything I've never seen. And today, I'm definitely reacting to something I've never seen by way of a tier 3 patron request. That's right, Dom09, who's usually a tier 2 patron, has actually rise to the occasion to upgrade to tier 3 and asked me to react to a classic in the Mobile Suit Gundam series. The first entry, the OG itself, Mobile Suit Gundam 79. Yes, not only is this the first entry up in the series, but this is the first entry in the Universal Century timeline, which consists of multiple series that take place after that. But this is going to be the first one, so we're actually going all the way back to the original, man. And we're going to start things off right with a bang with my man Amuro Ray. Yeah, even though I haven't necessarily seen this anime before, I am familiar with it because I grew up during the days of Toonami, and they actually aired this show shortly after, I think, airing Mobile Suit Gundam Wing, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, which I feel like was a big no-no because everybody was already spoiled with Gundam Wing. You know, that's when we got that major exposure to the franchise and we wanted more of it. But when we got this, we were taking it back because it looked a little bit dated compared to Mobile Suit Gundam Wing, which was actually a 90s series. So there had been multiple series to get to that point where the animation was at its peak and the designs were very much a product of their time, you know, but they still look good, like they will fit in today's time. Obviously, with Mobile Suit Gundam, it has shown its age. I think it has a lot to do with budgetary restraints at the time. And not to mention, this was the thing that kind of kickstarted the Gundam wave, you know, like over in Japan at least. This is the thing that actually opened the doors for them. And I was, you know, torn on what I wanted to do, if I wanted to watch the show or the 3-parter movies, which is basically a lot of the condensed show put into a film format with a few extra add-ons. Apparently the original director did not like how the show felt, how can I say it? It felt a little bit too super mechanized, you know, where you have these things where robots join parts and get these power-ups. He didn't necessarily like that. He wanted it to feel a lot more grounded because that's usually the case with a lot of Gundam series. We know them to have a lot of political things in them, a lot of clashing of ideologies to kind of fit more within the real world. So they wanted to make those films to, you know, feel more towards that audience, you know, to kind of lean more towards that particular audience that likes those things. But if you know anything about your boy, I'm all about super mechas, you know, so this is directly within my wheelhouse. I can't wait to see what it entails. I'm definitely not going to be judging a book by its cover this time around because I am matured, you know what I'm saying? I'm more distinguished than I was as a little pup watching Toonami. So yeah, man, shouts out to Dom09. And once again, this is a reminder to you guys who just so happen to be tier 3s. Exercise your right, request a show or movie for me to watch. Don't just sit there and let that $10 go to waste every month. Suggest your show and I will watch it ASAP. But with that said, let's go ahead and jump into the first episode. This is going to be episode 1, which is titled Gundam Rising. So without further ado, let's rise up and get into it. Here we go. Man.
Gundam
Rising. Man, it looks so beautiful. That's what I love about cell animation, man. It's like, it just ages with grace. What is this? One of those Zakus ships or Gundams? What do these guys have planned? They're about to pillage another space colony. How convenient, a little latch. Slender? Ain't nothing slender about that thick daddy. Like, all these mobile suits are thick. So this seems like an espionage mission. Really? I wonder if they've... Oh, there's a girl. Wake your ass up. Aw, that's cute. Haro. Okay, so he's part of the PC Master Race? Let this guy build his PC rig in peace. Yeah, I thought so. Everybody's evacuated, and this nigga's still chilling. That's a PC gamer for you. Oh, Lord. So this must be a common protocol. Okay, you got him a little sandwich. Whatever, you told him to have breakfast, so why not? Wow, they even still have those little gravitational pullers. Here's hoping. I hear that Zeon is a big deal in the cosmos. Maybe this is going to be their hope against the Zeon force. Oh, that must be Amuro's dad, since his name is Lieutenant Ray. Yeah, he takes after his mother, if you didn't notice. The animation in this still has charm, though. I love the walking animations. A lot hasn't changed. You still see those little lines, the little, I guess, gravitational pullers are the things that kind of bring the ship in. This is like the evolution of Gundam. We're seeing the first phase. I think that's Char, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. What the fuck is that? Is that the new Kanye West CD? They're in development. They got one at least. They're gonna start mass producing these things. Right, y'all are screwed. I mean, nothing y'all can do in those fat Zaku suits. Come on, Gene. We're supposed to be doing a little reconnaissance, man. We're not supposed to be doing anything that we ain't got no business doing. Damn it. Oh, no! We know that guy's dead. You think I get a promotion for this shit? Nah, they ain't no asteroid. Exactly. I must go, for I'm the main protagonist. It is my destiny. Okay. Ain't no stopping him now. He's on the move. With his little denim suit on. Oh, shit. Yeah, you seen one up close and personal. Tim? Oh! Oh, no! God. What are those notes? Let me guess, it's going to be the manual to pilot the Gundam. The latest volume of Nintendo Power. Classified materials. Oh yeah. God, I love 70s music. Oh god, not the underwear shot. Alright, even though this guy is a rookie, he's not making rookie mistakes. He's fucking up everything. He gives no... Oh wow. Yeah, Frau, you get to get going. Nigga, this thing is way more valuable. This could actually save your bacon. Sheesh. Can't get the engine to start. Must be the alternator. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh fuck. Why are you still here, Fram? Go away. Or Frau, whatever the fuck your name is. You lucky she doesn't have a fucking concussion. Oh no, man, this shit is very dark for its age. So many casualties. Oh, not your mom. And G-San too. Oh, why would you slap her like that? Damn. You have to show him why his pimping is so strong, man. Yeah, these Zeon motherfuckers have to pay. Captain Denim is gonna make him pay too. About to give him a taste of the red, white, and blue ass whoopings. The cockpit is open too. Okay, don't forget about the instruction manual. Just like the video games. We played Armored Core before. Oh shit. Come on, guys. Yeah. Within the colony. Ain't that some shit? He's looking right at you. You better hurry up and think fast. What the fuck is that? Head beams? Chief Denim. Unassembled parts. Alright. Come on, rookie. Let's see what you got. Hopefully that shit is made of some kind of special alloy that can't be penetrated. Damn. Yeah, bitch. Ooh. Has a built-in ventilation system. Right, man. Y'all should have been left. What is it gonna do? Hey. Okay, it's getting up. It's just gonna take a little time to master. Hey. Target acquired. Come on, bro. You gotta get better aim than this. Sheesh. What? Right? Whoever's in the cockpit sucks ass. Might as well just go ahead and do some close quarters combat because you can't aim to save your life, kid. He's coming up close to you. Alright now. Talk to the hand. Give me your face. Yeet. What is that, like a breathing apparatus? Can he breathe space colony air? Oh shit. Okay, let's get him away from the buildings. Yeah. So we've come a long way from just building gaming PCs. Now we have giant rigs. Let's see what this graphics card got to offer. A sword? How much RAM memory does that require to use? Yeah. He ain't going nowhere, niggas. Jordan! Consider this a demotion. Kablooey. Very nice. We're gonna tell a lot of toys based off of this one shot right here. That's the money shot. Oh wow. Oh my no. I hope he doesn't hope he's not responsible for his dad's death. Yeah, you need to be careful, bro. Oh shit, he come get revenge. Yeah, exactly. So what are you gonna do? Sheesh. Ooh. Right through the glory hole. Just gave him an extra belly button. Nice. Alright. All this collateral damage, though. Okay. Is this that bright guy, or whatever his name is? Fuck. Starting to implode. Who the hell is that? Is that a Gundam or a mobile? Oh, it's a ship. Y'all better move around. That's Slender for you. Young idiot. The fuck is this? Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and skip this. This looks like a preview to the next episode, and I don't have a lot of time to talk about everything that has transpired, but yes, even though this is a series that's like the precursor to everything that we see nowadays, you would expect to, be a little bit on the safer side, but no, they aren't pulling any punches, and I am here for all of it. I have a nagging suspicion that a lot of characters that I could get introduced to that I actually grow to like are going to get killed, just like we see in some of the later installments in the Gundam franchise. I feel like they are really trying to hammer down on the war aspect of this, because once again, that's what it's all about. It's like a geopolitical warfare type of situation where these kids are thrusted into these like guerrilla games where they're tasked with being the experiments to pilot these superpowered machines. And Amuro, he just so happens to find himself in the cockpit of what seems to be the hope of humanity, Federation's last hope against Zeon, which is this powerful super elite group of people that ruled the universe with an iron fist, or ruled the galaxy with an iron fist, or should I say an iron finger. With Char, he seems like he's going to be up there in that upper echelon of characters that they have to deal with. Unfortunately, we always have these idiotic characters in the form of Slender, who I guess, you know, he's like, let me go ahead and be the savior of Zeon and just destroy any threat that we have, which just so happens to be these mobile suits that the Federation is working on. And, you know, somehow Amuro has kind of, you know, like I said, he's found his way into the cockpit. He just so happens to have the manual, but he's still green as goose shit when it comes to piloting it. So we're going to get a chance to see him not only grow as a character, but also grow as a pilot in this Gundam. So yeah, man, off to a great start. If I were to rate this episode, I would give it a solid A+. It's showing a lot of things that I've seen in the other series, which just shows that yes, some things never change. You know, they just get updated. But let's move on to the next episode before that camera cuts off. Here we go. You guys are fucking deplorable, I swear. Oh shit, yeah, good. Come on, man. Get him some fucking... There you go. That's cool. What is that, like space gum? There you go. The kids are so cute up in this. Shit! They're gonna get killed by shrapnel? The one and only. Hopefully their parents aren't dead. Okay, so this guy's still fighting. Shit. He trying to make a collect call. Gun cannon and gun tank. I'm pretty sure old Frau over here knows who it is, so why don't you just let him? Okay, space cruiser. Alright, Mirai. Operation V. Three more Zakus, huh? Let me guess, nothing has ever posed a threat against the Zakus until now? Why wait? Exactly. Okay, so I see now that Char is going to react sporadically. He's not going to just follow a lot of protocols. Yeah, what's wrong with you, bro? Look at him, he's wearing a full denim suit from the Gap. Really? How are you gonna do that? Oh wow. Really? Didn't even have enough time to get my PlayStation 5. Really? Oh my god. How dare you? Alright, you take the back. Space Gator! My goodness. I guess we're not going to be ejecting the cockpit anytime soon. No, I don't think we should do that, bro. Exactly. So you guys have been sending out these young kids to do your bidding. Fighting a war for old coots. Okay. Y'all couldn't think to evacuate the dogs too? I guess some things they don't care to preserve. Wow. Life was so simple an episode ago. Who was that? Damn, she got her piece ready to fire all song. Ain't that Amuro's dad or... No, that's Char. I'm tripping. What? Is this his sister or something? Does he have any long lost siblings? You gonna take out the mask too? Oh wow. That's what I call my fancy dancy super kick. Hey. Please crush him. Does she recognize him? No, he's gone. Okay, so that was her brother. So fate has dealt them a cruel hand too. They're on opposing sides now. Yeah, lie down. I don't want to crush you like a fruit gusher. This punk. He's gonna sneak in there when you're not... Oh my god. Y'all better hurry up and do something with this fool. He's gonna probably be a slippery devil. And you guys could hit the back of a barnyard door. What the fuck? Damn. Oh no. Got your little camera or binoculars. Sheesh. I ain't gonna catch that nigga, man. Can you make that shot? Come on, man. Maybe he doesn't like to kill anybody. He's probably scared. He's a novice. Exactly. Two simulation. Alright, bro. Get it together now. Alright, that's one missile. Shit. Come on, bro. There you go. Really? So is that the red one? Of course, he would be in that one. The red comet, that makes perfect sense. Is he dead? Damn, that nigga saw a real deal, bro. Let's go. How y'all gonna fight him, bro? This nigga can evade bullets. He has war experience. Alright, let's go, bro. Shaw said he ready for whatever. Let's see if this toy is all the hype it's made up to be. Shit. Yeah, Amuro Ray, you got to come back till you leveled up, bruh. You see, it's impenetrable though. You ain't do too much damage. Just like get yourself poised though. He's so fucking nervous. Yeah, it's coming in. You need to do something. Fuck. Nice. Okay. Man, Slender finna get fucked. He's long overdue for an ass whooping. He needs to die. Cover me. This is the wrong guy to ask for cover. Yeah. Shit. Uh-oh. Mega punch. You gonna try to punch him in the nuts. Shit. You better go up. Yeah, get this nigga. He seems like an NPC anyway. He's not gonna last long. You're the one who started this shit in the first place. Exactly. Battleship beam, huh? Alright, let's see you lose your cool and fuck up. Nothing special, huh? It's gone? Oh wow, you only have one left. Oh. Well, had to put it back on a USB charge. Yeah, I think you should just move around, bro. Yo. Okay, so we're starting to get the band together. Yeah, you need to get your skills up, bruh. She say, nigga? Damn. Come on, right? So this is gonna be the guy we're beefing with. I think you're a douche. Well. Okay. Sweet. Alright guys, so that right there was episode 2 of Mobile Suit Gundam 1979. Oh my god, yeah, so this thing is going to be filled to the brim with a lot of awesome things. Like I said, this is essentially the beginning, you know, like this is the one that essentially kicked off everything. And it's just so great to see, you know, this thing, the RX-78-2 Gundam, which is something that I've seen in passing multiple times. This is the one that, if I'm not mistaken, they built a life-size replica of in Japan. I'm not sure if it's even up anymore. I think they've taken it down, but Yeah, this is the one that people easily recognize, and it would go on to be featured in other forms of media such as Ready Player One, the movie, which was nothing short of amazing. You know, like I love this shit, man. Like there's so much to like, especially with the character of Amuro, who is very much like a very green character in a lot of ways, but you can tell that he has a lot of heroic aspects to him because he wants to jump into the fray and do what he can. But there's that sense of reluctancy on his part. You know, you can tell that he's never actually taken the life of anybody before, and now that he has been tasked with doing that, he's going to be a bit apprehensive with his approach. But that's what I like. You know, you're going to have to get a chance to see this guy who's essentially gone from being a mechanic go to be a guerrilla, you know, which is basically a child soldier, which is something that the Federation knows too much about. They sent so many kids out there to do these things because I guess the kids, they have like a, I don't know, like this better sense of accuracy and other physical feats that, you know, supersede the adults that, you know, I guess are very inferior. I don't know, but yeah, like I just noticed so many different things, you know, like the little runways with the lights that guide the ships into the main bases. Like I noticed that, you know, that's become like a staple up in the Gundam franchise and series. There's also the Zakus too. Like we see the Zakus now. We see their first model. That's the first. It seems like the first Gundam or mobile suit that we see in action before we see the main one, which is the RX-78-2 Gundam. There's a lot of other characters too, like Bright, who seems like he's gonna be a very stoic guy, more experienced, definitely more experienced than Amuro Ray, you know, and probably gonna play like a rival role. Like even though these guys share a common enemy, they're gonna like be rivals in a sense and kind of butt heads from time to time, especially given the fact that Amuro is piloting the most dominant, you know, piece of machinery that the Federation has to offer. You know, like I don't know what kind of shit that the Gundam is made out of, but I'm under the suspicion that it's maybe Gundanium or something like that. It's gonna be interesting, man. Like Char, he is such a capable lieutenant. You know, he's able to just go right into these enemy territories and basically make them look like novices, even if they do have tons and tons of experience. He just so happens to have a lot of experience himself, man. And it looks like his sister is actually, you know, on the opposing side. We get a chance to see them kind of go face to face, and he's like, I don't know, this chick looks too strong to be my sister. But if we've learned anything about the Gundam series, it's that people can easily gain experience just based off of bad circumstances. You know, it's like they've been thrusted into this all-out war where, you know, the Federation and Zeon, they just been going head to head, and clashing of ideologies makes people choose sides. You know, even today, like when it comes to politics, it's always going to be that us or them, pick a side mentality, which is why I just hate politics in general, because, you know, I can't stand how people just can't get like a common ground on things, can't come up with a mutual understanding. You know, like we can't talk things over, bro. But that's just the way it is, you know, especially when it comes to politics and war. It's always going to be that thing where they always kind of butt heads on certain ideologies that they have, on what they think the world and the galaxy at large should be like. I would say also too, like I think that this show has a lot of charm in the animation department, because cell animation, it looks so good, especially when it's remastered. Like I'm watching this right here in like a Blu-ray 1080p HD, and it's a lot crisp. You know, the colors really pop, especially with the stars that look like they've been hand drawn, and the colors of blue and all the different smoke and lighting effects. They all look very good, man, and I can't wait to see what's next for the group. You know, Amuro, he has a long way to go before he can actually become a master pilot of this RX-78 Gundam. Overall, if I were to rate this episode, I would give it I'll give it an A+. It does enough. Yeah, but with that said, guys, I'm gonna turn it over to you. Hopefully you enjoyed this reaction, because as always, I had a blast making it. It kind of just brings me back to that old day, like when I used to see these Toonami bops. That's what they used to call them, where they essentially have like these AMVs that play these cool songs. You know, it kind of makes me want to go back and rewatch some of those things just to get the full vibe of Mobile Suit Gundam 79, man. So I'm probably going to be doing that, you know, especially with the Peter Cullen narrations. The guy that, you know, if you guys are familiar with that name, you know, he voices Optimus Prime, you know. So yeah, like it just brings back so many fond memories for me. But with that said, yeah, I'm gonna turn it over to y'all. What did y'all think about these episodes? Did you like them? Did you love them? Are you gonna be enjoying the ride with me this time around if you've already seen this series? Also, if there's anything that I may have missed or gotten misconstrued, be sure to provide the proper context in the comment section below. Just don't spoil me on things you know. But this is your boy RBG, aka the Random Black Gamer. We ain't seen the reactions. I'll catch you guys on the next reaction to Mobile Suit Gundam 79. Peace.